What's up, YouTube? How you doing? How's your weekend? As you know, President Trump was making history this weekend. He went into North Korea through the DMZ, and of course, liberals will never give him credit, and of course, liberals will never say congratulations. Speaking of which, it leads me to Wayfair. Another situation. As you all know by now, 500 employees from Wayfair walked off the jobs because they don't want their products going to these detention centers to house illegal immigrants. I mean, wasn't it these same liberals complaining to President Trump that they need more beds in these detention centers, treat them like human beings? And what does President Trump do? He orders mattresses out the wazoo for these detention centers so these people will have beds to sleep in. Now, God forbid we treat them like human beings. Because, look, yes, they're illegal immigrants. And yes, I agree wholeheartedly. Once they're here illegally and not doing it by the law, deport them. But above all else, let's not lose sight of the fact they are what? Human beings, and they need to be treated and respected as human beings. And exactly what President Trump is showing, and what President Trump is doing. He's giving them a bed to sleep in. He doesn't want this stain on his presidency that they're sleeping on concrete floors with cages around them. Like how President Obama did. That's a true fact. Look it up. Remember that photo circulating around the web? Oh, President Trump is locking these families up. And it turned out to be from the Obama years. But let's look at the word concentration camps. The terminology, the trigger words that they're using. Why would they use those words, concentration camps? Knowing full well that when you think of the word, when you hear that word, immediately you start thinking the nightmare of World War II, the Holocaust suffered by the Jews. 6 million Jews losing their lives in these concentration camps. Why would liberals like AOC want to sit there and dehumanize these detention centers? Because that's exactly what they want to do. They want to dehumanize detention centers because they know anybody with two brain cells rubbed together knows that the detention centers are not concentration camps. Let me ask you a question. If you were from these Central American countries, or even from Mexico, and you heard the word concentration camps, knowing full well what concentration camps really are, would you want to come to America knowing that America got these concentration camps? No, you wouldn't. But you see, they know the truth. That's why they keep coming here by the thousands illegally. Because they know that once they get to the detention centers, they got it made. Because the detention centers got Xbox, PlayStations, 3 square meals a day. Get your hair did, get your nails done. Oh yeah, by the way, free health care. They get it made better in these detention centers than they do in their own countries. And we all know that concentration camps, nah, man, you get there, you're a slave. They work you to death, and then they experiment on you, and when they're done, guess what? They kill you. But not these detention centers, no. They come here, they get housed, they get fed, they get clothes, they get baths, and they get 3 square meals a day. They can play on the Xbox and PlayStation, get the hair did and nails done. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's for a reason. Democrats and liberals, what's the difference? Want to use the trigger word concentration camps to dehumanize what they really are. Now, in my one video that I made called America's Waitress AOC, I mentioned the fact that there's a video from Candace Owens describing her tour of a detention center, ICE detention center in Broward County, Florida. I have that video. The link will be in the description box. Make sure you watch it. Because like I said before, anybody with 2 brain cells to rub together knows one thing. These detention centers are far better, again, than what these people got in their countries. It's also far better than most of our public schools. Okay? Our public schools need fundraisers to have a volleyball team, sporting events. They won't even allow our kids to have PlayStation and Xboxes, for crying out loud. 3 square meals a day? Gee, you see the freaking lunch menu in New York City? Meatless Mondays? What kind of diet is that? Moving right along. Again, liberals using trigger words, dehumanize. It's what they do best. They dehumanize everything and everyone they disagree with. And that's what they're trying to use it as. That's what they're trying to do with detention center. Pay attention. If do what Candace Owens did. Go visit these detention centers for yourselves and see for yourselves. If you don't want to believe anything I say, fine. Go check it out yourself. If you don't want to believe the video in the link in the description below, fine. Search it yourself. But if you are one of those people that have two brain cells to rub together, you know the truth. So that's the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you have to. But I just want to say thank you again and take care.